Rolling. Welcome to another edition of Tulip Mania on the Gentleman of Crypto YouTube channel. I'm your host Ocean. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to another altcoin and why I hate it. Today I'm going to be talking about BTT. If you notice, the first two coins that I've talked about have been on the Tron network or about to leave the Tron network, so I'm really going to go into a few of the Tron altcoins that I mess with. If you haven't gathered by now, I like Tronics. Not to say that it's any better or worse than any other blockchain, but it actually works and it does have some utility to it. So I've invested a lot into the ecosystem and some of the chains that are splitting off from them. So again, today I'm going to talk about BTT or BitTorrent. And it is a coin that I feel like, first we need to know the difference between a coin and a token. A coin is something that generally natively has its own blockchain, like Bitcoin has the Bitcoin blockchain, Ethereum has the Ethereum blockchain, Cardano is supposed to have its own blockchain, but really it's a token. But tokens are like coins, but they are generally within a particular blockchain's ecosystem. So now that we have that out of the way, we want to talk about BitTorrent. And BitTorrent is something that you might have heard from people like Big Mar. People like Big Mar. It is something that you might have used inadvertently when you were younger. You might have used LimeWire, you might have used uTorrent, you might have used Kaza. All of these things were apps that were built on the premise of decentralized peer-to-peer downloads and data. And that is why I like BitTorrent. BitTorrent is a coin for the uTorrent. It was on the Tron network, but it is forked off into its own blockchain, the BTT new network or blockchain, and it has a slew of your most popular coins doing interoperability on its chain. Binance Smart Chain is on there, Ethereum Smart Chain is on there, Tron Smart Chain is blockchain is on there, etc. But what I like most about it, of course, is the passive income aspect to it. If you go to wallet.bt.io, so yeah, staking, you have wallet.bt.io. It has a rewards calculator on there. It has you can see how much. Right now, I think the APY is around 35%. When I first started, it was around 72%. I got in when it was only 1% of the supply was in. But talking to the supply, you have to understand it's 990 trillion supply. You know, so unless it becomes deflationary or something of that accident, when it has a burning mechanism, you're not going to see that dollar to the moon type of aspect that you kind of see with other altcoins or other coins in that nature. Even like I said, when you talk about Dodge, you talk about Shiba, these people, they have massive circulations in supply. So if these things don't get burning mechanisms into them, they're never going to reach that dollar. And if they do, Bitcoin will be at least $100,000 by then in fiat. Another thing that I like about it is that it's been consolidating sideways for quite a while. You know, it reaches those ATHs, all-time highs, here and there because it was recently redenominized from BTT, what they call BTT old. And BTT old, I think reached, or not I know that I think the all-time high was at least a penny. I think it was a penny and a half. So for it to get back to that number with 990 trillion supply is going to be a hard task. Another thing that I like about it is the partnerships that it has. And when a lot of these projects talk about partnerships, they speak in hypotheticals. BitTorrent actually does have partnerships with Amazon, has partnerships with Twitch, it has partnerships with Facebook, it has partnerships with uTorrent, Kyber Network, you name it. If it's something that's dealing in kind of cloud storages and cloud spaces, it likely has a partnership with it. And it is also the #2 cloud storage coin on the market. On the market. Filecoin is #1, and it's about like it's the top 10. Storage J is in there. I think they're either 5 or 6, and it's a couple other ones in there. But BitTorrent has been making headways lately. When it started to redenominate, it was ranked at 78, and now it's down to 58. I like projects that are in the top 50 or have been around for a long time. I like projects that have been around for a long time, and you kind of know who's involved and what's involved with it, not just kind of the fly-by-night aspect of it. The listings is another thing that I liked about it. It's on Voyager, it's on Binance, it's on Qcoin, it's on Celsius, it's on Gate.io, it's on Huobi, it's on TronLink, it's on Clever, it's on Atomic Wallet Swap. So I mean, you know, it's out there. Something else that I like about it is it has interoperability. Like it's a cross-chain. It works across multiple chains. Good 100 coins that are listed on there. I'm going to go back and show them through there. Fast transactions. It is one of the fastest transacting protocols on the web. Lower fees. You know, you definitely would love that. Coming up to what I don't like about it, some of the cons is proof of stake. I'm not a huge fan of proof of stake. But what I do like about the proof of stake, you can see who is investing in the project. You can see the rewards, and that's kind of, and you get your rewards from staking. Another thing that I like about it is that you are actually able, Tronix, the reason why I talk about Tronix a lot is because I am a media specialist, and the purpose of Tronix was to build a decentralized type of media outlet. So they do have things like DLive, which is a platform you can put videos on and you can get tipped in cryptocurrency. They have platforms that they facilitate like Cyber FM, which is a radio station that plays podcasts, and when you listen to it, you get paid in crypto to listen to it. So I am a fan of the media aspect of it, and it actually works. So a lot of the projects that I look into, a lot of the projects that I like are on the Tron ecosystem, or started on the Tron ecosystem like Clever, and they're building their own blockchains and disseminations like that. So again, like, share, subscribe to the Gentlemen of Crypto YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, all of our social media platforms, and we will continue to bring you all types of content. Shout out to Crypto Bay and Kaylee.btc. Shout out to the Simon Family Investments. Shout out to Rural Black. Shout out to JG Wentworth. No, 877 Cash Now. Shout out to AG. Shout out to AG. Shout out to L. Shout out to all the content creators that are on the Gentlemen of Crypto platform. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe